Hi
Hello
guys,
guys.
welcome back. So again, this is StreamQueens and we're going to discuss the Batman 2022.
I just kind of wondering, why do you choose Batman?
Oh, okay. The story is I watched it with my friends back in the pandemic and I kind of didn't understand what was going on then. But then someone, like a friend of mine, I guess, recommended it to me during some poetry give it a go session here in the uni. And she watched it and she was like praising the music and stuff, and I was like, okay, I have to rewatch it. And it was great. I think it explores the themes of like corruption and poverty really well.
Okay.
But it's like really thought provoking is the thing. So an overview of what's happened in the Batman. So it's centered around Batman being part of an investigation for murdered officials in the city of Gotham. He's working with Gordon, who is part of the police force, and they're trying to figure out who this Riddler person is. Because this Riddler person is behind the killings of quote-unquote corrupt officials, allegedly. But yeah. So each victim is linked to the renewal fund, and this ties back to the Wayne family, Thomas Wayne, and to Bruce Wayne, who is Batman. There's also characters such as Selina who get into the mix and helping investigate.
Yeah.
And Selina she got involved because her companion, her friend, was part of the people that was like a victim of these officials. And so while Selina's seeking revenge, the Batman is trying to discover who this Riddler is and who this Riddler wants to kill. Because Riddler wants to work with Batman, but he's sending messages to Batman via cards. And it's just like, it's just full of riddles, but it's so that Riddler could get Batman to do his bidding a little bit.
Okay.
So, by the end of it, they're able to unmask who the Riddler is, and also they're able to unmask the person that controls Gotham, because all of these people that are being killed are somehow connected to one person, and this one person holds power over them.
Okay.
So, yeah, that is the main story. And yeah, so the actors are Robert Pattinson as Batman, Zoe Kravitz as Selina or Catwoman, Paul Dano as the Riddler, really good by the way. So Jeffrey Wright as Lieutenant Gordon, who is like the workforce, like in the police force. Colin Farrell as Penguin, and Andy Serkis as Alfred, who is working with Bruce Wayne as like his right-hand man, something like that.
Ah, that's kind of cute.
Yeah.
Some of the names are like related to animals.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sue, since you watched it, what are your thoughts on it? What do you like about it?
Well, to be honest, I didn't expect that. I really want to mention. So what we also have a discussion about the like superhero movies, and then Danica chose Batman, and then So I have never watched a Batman movies or any read the comics before, so I know Batman is like a superhero, like the other superhero, like a Superman or something like that. So I also thought like that, but some superhero use the power came from their hand or stuff like that. But I didn't expect that Batman doesn't have a power like that. And then when I watched it, he just used the tools to fight back against that's people like, yeah. So yeah, that's just like unexpected.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I watched it. Well, that is kind of related to the like crime scenes and stuff like that. Yeah, it was nice. It just kind of like, we just like, oh, what's gonna happen? Who is it? Who is the serial killer behind? Like, well, that's kind of interesting, to find out who's the serial killer.
Mm.
But yeah, but that's the one thing I didn't expect about the Batman movie, because I just only think about he's gonna use the like power. So I just kind of excited to find out what is his power is. It's like like fire, or what is that? What kind of power? Like yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Anyway,
that's totally fair. Yeah, I completely forgot as well that he didn't have powers. I just kind of accepted it. I just watched the movie.
yeah, but anyway, it's also one of the like superhero. So yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Anyway, for me, I found out that I really like that, to find out that like that kind of serial killer. They didn't like repeat it, so we just need to watch till the end and then like find out who is that.
Mm.
Yeah, so it was nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the one particular thing I like about Batman in general, just as a superhero, is that with him, again, not having powers, he's very human, he's very relatable. Compared
Yeah.
to, for example, Superman, where he's like basically invincible.
Mm.
You get to relate to the struggles of being human. And the thing is, I guess his power, I saw as well on the internet, is just his wealth. His power is his wealth and the tools that he creates for himself. So it was a thing that was like really kind of interestingly explored in the Batman movie, how he's privileged, and he is like, oh, he's an orphan, but like an orphan doesn't oversee, like an orphan from a tower, like I don't know, it's a really interesting criticism of his character. And so I like how complex Batman is, and I like how the movie criticized him and explored his character.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you like his acting? How did you think about him?
Like as a Batman.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, like he's kind of calm. Whatever he talk, like just not really, not actively respond. You know what I mean? Like he's just saying like so calm and like really quiet. He just looking at everything in a detail, and the way like he talks to other people, and just say like he just like trying to I don't know how to say. He's just trying to judging, like I mean judging not in a bad way. He's just trying to like, oh, what kinds of person it is, and like every in a crime scenes, like he just trying to find out what's gonna find it. Like you remember that the first scene, there's a politician like killed by the serial killer, and then he just like used and like that serial killer came from the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then yeah.
Wait, serial killer?
Yeah. Yeah, the one like, well, the politician was watching the news, and then there's a phone rings, and yeah, and then like Batman and other police and like come to the crime scenes and trying to find out the proof, and then so he found out that like a blood or something on the floor, and no one see it, but everyone just like, some of the people just taking a like picture, and then Batman just like looking around and trying to find like, yeah, and then the people just like, oh, that's a blood, that's a good one to take a picture. So it's like, I think he's really detailed, everything do in detail. So wow, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's cool. He's a calm and like do everything in detail. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. And I like his costume. Everything's like, well, like, organized. And then like he prepared everything in advance. Like, yeah.
Yeah. I think his costume wasn't so jarring compared to what I expected it to be. Because in the comics, I wouldn't imagine that in real life. But I think they did a good job at like translating it into movie material.
Yeah.
And yeah, I like the point that you said about the details. Like he uses like contact lenses with like technology in it to track every single detail.
Yeah.
And it's so cool. It's a fourth perspective-esque like literary, not literary technique, but it's like it's a technique, and it's really cool. We
Well,
start off as well, yeah.
one of the things like it might be kind of crazy, and I might just kind of like funny thing. When I mentioned about that, oh, you know, after the crime scene, he go back to the tower, his house, and then he used a motorbike, and
Uh-huh.
he just came into the like house and like there's some bad on the like ceilings or something. So
Yeah.
I thought, oh, okay, he's gonna show his superpower because he's living with bad. Wow, I don't like that.
Mm.
Yeah, that's just like because his eye also like a bat. So maybe what about like Spider Man? You know, Spider bite him, so he becomes Spider Man. What about Batman?
Oh
So
my
I thought
gosh.
like his eyes and like he just kind of like put in the black things around his eye. So, but I didn't knew that. That's like just put it himself. I thought something affect him and he become like a bat, and then like there's some black things under his eye. I don't like that.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Creative Media Help Desk here.
Uh-huh. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Are you asking where it is?
Yeah, actually, I was just sent to Creative Media Help Desk, and yeah, I'm looking for it.
Oh, it's
Sorry. Oh, sorry. I think I confused. Yeah? Thank you. Again, sorry.
no worries.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. What were we talking about?
That Batman eyes.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Start again. What you gonna say?
Wait, I forgot what I was saying, bro. Do you remember what I was saying exactly?
No, he's just like talking about the technology. Like he used the eye contact lens, and so he can detect everything. And then I talk about the one of the funny things is like I thought he affect something chemical and become like a bat. The black things under his eye like a bat.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what I'm mentioning.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so Danica, can you please a little bit explain about the family, his family? Why does serial killers really like killing or like politician and targeting that? Because one of the scene like that serial killer in a like you know what is it called? He just like um keep it by the police, and then he like Batman come and see him, and then like so at the time he is talking about like you know talking about Batman family background and the reason why he wanna keep all politicians and stuff like that. Can you please a little bit explain about that, like the reason of the like serial killer targeting these people?
Mm, okay. Yeah, this was difficult for me to wrap my head around the first two watches.
Yeah.
But so it's basically it happened it's a thing that happened a few years ago. It was tied to the I might be wrong, but it was tied to the whole Gotham Renewal Fund that Thomas Wayne, Bruce Wayne's dad, came up with, and it was basically dedicated to like making Gotham better or
Mm-hmm.
something. And when he died, the money was free reign. Nobody was handling it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that alongside there was a drops bust, drops as in like it was like an euphemism for drugs. So there was a drops thing, and there was a really big drug lord or something like that, and allegedly they had got him arrested, but the person like that was really handling it still like still got away.
Yeah.
It's like, so like they arrested the wrong person, and I the details are fuzzy to me, but there was something about blackmail and like paying people and bribery. So, but the basic thing is Riddler is similar to Batman, annoyed, angry that there is corruption in the city. And his method of getting rid of the corruption was pure anarchy. And so that meant murdering people viciously and doing the thing that he did in the last scene, or in the very last act of the movie, which was like basically detrimental to the city.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he wanted to erase everything.
So basically, the reason why he killed the politician is like he just want to stop the corruption.
Yeah.
So if he just saying like, oh, you guys look at this, I killed that person because he's corrupted. So rest of them is just like afraid and stop corrupt.
I guess.
Stop. Yeah. There's okay.
Yeah, but I think also he's just gotten really tired and he doesn't believe that Gotham can be renewed.
Oh.
So
okay.
that's why he's like, that's why he intends to be so destructive, because there's no hope, according to him. And the difference between the Riddler and the Batman is the Batman believes there is still hope in Gotham.
Yeah.
The Riddler just thinks, you know what, this is a lost cause. Just destroy everything.
Okay. Okay. I really like the scene. You know, remember, like, why Batman trying to catch the penguin?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that scene is kind of cool. Batman used a car, like, kind of really, like, nice car. And then Batman tried to catch him. Yeah. And then a penguin thought that, like, you know, the fire, when Batman just car, like, behind because of the fire, and then penguin thought that, see, I did it, you know, you can't catch me. But all of a sudden, like, Batman just like
Yeah.
he just become appear from the fires and like catch him. Wow, that seems I really love it.
Oh, yeah, that was a really funny chase
Yeah.
scene. Really cool as well. I feel like they did a lot of the effects really... The effects were realistic, I think. And if I'm comparing it, unfairly, by the way, if I'm comparing it to Wonder Woman, I would prefer the Batman's like animation and like effects. But I feel like the reason for that is because we've just had better technology over the years. This is like 5-year gap or something,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So yeah, it felt a lot more realistic and exciting, and it was very noir is the thing as well. So I feel like they could capture that a little bit more. They just had to edit a bit of emphasize the darkness. So yeah, I like the visuals around the Batman. What do you think about the soundtrack?
Soundtrack.
Yeah, like the songs, I guess.
I'm not sure about that. I'm just really like very carefully listen to the sounds. Yeah, there might be some sound, but I'm not sure. I, you know, very carefully listen to it. I just only focus like on like that movie, and then I just trying to understand the movie. To be honest, because like I am not really a big fan of that kinds of crime movie or stuff like that, because it's kind of really, you know, complicated.
Fair
and
enough.
the name they have, and wow, what are they talking about? Who is the penguin? Who is the like Gotham? What is that? It's really complicated for me. Yeah, that's why I'm just trying to like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At some point, I was really considering doing mind maps because everybody's connected somehow and I don't understand what's going on.
Yeah.
It took me the 3rd movie to understand all of the plot, and now I can't even explain it to Sue. Like that, I can't even. I just don't know how to do it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So What about, how do you think about the Selena and the Batman?
Mm.
How do you think about that? They kiss. They have a like kissing scenes. Like why? It's not really romance scenes like scenes, right? There's no lots of romance scenes, but why they kiss? Like,
Okay.
I mean, you know.
Okay.
And then after that, after finish everything, Selena just goes somewhere and she left him, and then well, that's it.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay. So, yeah, I had those same thoughts as well when I was watching it the first time because it felt so cheap. Like, a guy is together with a girl, and then, like, in the movie, they have to kiss. That's the logic that it always approaches. And I thought, oh, it was just a cheap way to,
Mm.
get fan service or whatever. But what I realized after a while was that when I wrote it down actually. So, kissing Bruce when there's clearly something between her and Annika, at least before she died, it wasn't that she was actually in love with him,
Oh,
but he
okay.
was asserting that he was trying to control her, right? Like he was telling her, "Don't do this, don't do this," and then she kisses him, so she tries to like take that power back. She tries to like say, "I'm the one in control." And then he's left speechless and stuff, and then she walks away like, okay, I'm going to do this. So I feel like them kissing in that scene where they were discussing the plan was her mostly using her power, her wiles as a woman, and I guess kind of manipulating him in a sense.
Yeah, I guess so.
Mm.
Because yeah, as you mentioned that he's trying to controlling like don't do it. That's really dangerous for you and stuff like that. But you know, she cares, and then he just like kind of okay, calm and like yeah, I think kind of manipulated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
After that, like why the guy who worked for, I mean, the guy that Selena cashed, and then he just put in the job. I think it's a job bidding. I don't remember his name. Selena trying to kill him because her friend is also like tortured by him. So yeah, so she's trying to kill him, but Berman just stop. That's a good like, you know. I mean, we gotta prove like how we gonna catch the serial killer. So don't kill him. We gonna keep him. But Selena just wanna like kill him because he tortured my friend. That's what he was. So yeah, at that point, Selena just not really care about Batman, and she just always prioritizing her feeling and what she wanna do. So yeah, how do you think about that? She's kind of like, you think, kind of stubborn or something. Yeah, I thought like Selena kissed Batman, so I thought they might have a like get relationship later. But at the time, Selena doesn't even listen to Batman, and she kissed that guy, and then Batman and the police trying to save him. I mean, detective or something. He's not police, so yeah, he
Oh, yeah,
trying
yeah,
to
yeah.
save him, and then Selena just like bye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the thing is, she's very driven by her own motivations, and that was clear from the start. So, her going behind Batman's back to do that, it kind of makes sense for her character. She is stubborn, like you said,
Yeah.
and she has her own reasons for wanting to kill Falcone that will not be revealed today. But yeah, she's very. I understand what she did as a character, even though it was frustrating on, I guess, Batman's side.
Yeah.
But I also, like, here's the thing though. What I notice is that everybody has had a gruesome death. The politician in the beginning, the solicitor, the someone else, I forgot. It's a position, but I forgot. Um, Everybody's had a gruesome death. But the one dude that gets like that's the center point, the epicenter of all of this chaos, doesn't get a visceral death. he just gets shot.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, he's the main villain, and the Riddler doesn't care. Like he just shoots him under the lamplight. Like, what are your thoughts on that? Why is it so unfair? It feels unfair.
Yeah, I'm not really like sure about that, but yeah, I think so.
Yeah, doesn't it? But yeah, Riddler, just in general, has a very weird mind and a weird approach.
Yeah.
What do you think of him as a villain?
You mean the
Riddler, the psychopath.
psychopath?
Yeah.
Wait, I just want to talk about him. Like, the finally they catch, like, they got him
Mm-hmm.
at a like cafe or something.
Oh yeah.
He said like in a coffee, like it's a question mark. What? Oh, that's just when he just. They're not revealing what's gonna happen at the end of the movie. So the question mark is about like he is not the one who is trying to kill the politician, even though he is the main guy. But even though the police got him, but there's some people also working for him or something. Yeah, they just like the finally like they just trying to, um, well they fight with Batman and then they just destroying the building or something like that. So yeah, he is one of them, but that psychopath is one of them. But there's also other people.
Oh, I think it was because he gained a following of a bunch of people, and those people, like the bunch of people that you're talking about, are imitating him
Yeah.
because they knew that he would get caught, but he was like, it's your turn now to reap chaos. Rage. I don't know the right word, but
Well,
yeah.
yeah. So yeah, he was even though he was like he got caught by the police, but something's happening outside. So Batman is just like, "What did you do?" He's keep asking, "What did you do? What did you do?" And then like, while that things happen, like there's a lot of people like with a mask coming out and shoot him and trying to destroy the building and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot going on, to be fair. But I really like his acting, the Riddler's acting.
Oh.
Yeah. Like during the coffee scene that you mentioned, like his facial expression was just so sudden and so, like, the switch was so sudden, but it was so expressive. It was,
Yeah.
wow. I don't know. He captured so many nuances. He captures so many nuances. And I feel like he plays a really good role as well in criticizing Bruce, which is my favorite aspect of the movie. Just their critical, like critically, I guess, analyzing how Bruce was made as a character and who he is and what he stands for.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And then okay, so what don't you like about this movie? Danica,
Let me check.
do you have any point?
What don't I like? Oh, okay. Here's what I don't like. They made Thomas Wayne a not corrupt character, which it's okay. Like, if that's the creative direction that they want to go, it's fine. They didn't do it wrong. But my problem is because they made Thomas Wayne not corrupt, it removed something to explore in Bruce about like how is he going to grapple with the idea that his father and like the person that he fought for his entire life basically is a bad man. Like there's so many questions that he could have had about like his morality if he found out that his father and his parents were corrupt. But no, it's like you don't have to worry about that, says the story. He's a good man. Thomas Wayne is a good man. Like, I mean, again, it's fine. But there's just so much depth that would have been there to explore if Bruce had a corrupt dad, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, just I guess it helps Bruce sleep at night, but really people are not all black and white. That's always how it is. So it would have been good to have something like that. But yeah, what are your thoughts?
So, what I don't like about this Batman movie is, I don't know. I don't really like that scene, like, uh, that serial killer, Riddler. He just get caught by the police easily.
Mm.
Yeah, in the coffee sense, they just get, like, they just, get that Riddler easily. How? Like, they're just trying to catch him. The whole movie is about trying to catch him and trying to find out uh, the person behind that, behind the crime was, you know. So bad, they can easily catch him.
Yeah, that
But
is
it's
kind of
just kind of
strange.
like, I don't know. We also want to see, like, he just show up suddenly and then they just find out or something. They just find out like why he did it or something. But he just get caught easily, and he like knew that he knew straight away like, oh, that person just creating that kind of crime and stuff like that. Yeah, that's kind of weird, I think.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I didn't even consider that. I feel like I felt that before, that it wasn't satisfying the way that they revealed the
Yeah.
Riddler. But I got past it because I think what they were going for, and I could be wrong, is that he's he's an average person, just like anybody
Mm.
else. And so maybe I don't know actually, maybe the grandeur was mostly, or like the strength was mostly when he had a mask, but because he didn't because that wasn't the side that they were trying to show, he's quite vulnerable as well.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, and also like the when the Riddler and the, like, what's it called? It's a puzzle
Mm.
to Guardians of the Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so but it's exploded, and
Yeah.
the but he didn't die. He's just in a hospital.
Yeah.
What does it mean? When something explodes, you all die. What's the point? He doesn't die.
Well, I don't know. That house was completely wrecked though, so yeah, that was a good question why he didn't die. But I was honestly relieved, okay? I didn't want Alfred to die. They
Because
only have each other.
yeah, because Batman is like coming back home and like Batman's please not doing that, and then when he got a like call from the women housekeeper or something, like the old women in the house, it's like, oh, some is happened, like that explodes and something. What Batman can stop it, and maybe like when that person died, Batman just like, oh, that also that Riddler also killed my guardian's guy, and also like the one who Batman can believe or something, and then Batman also like might be more motivated, and obviously he is motivated to find out, um, but you know, but he didn't die. So I think, oh, okay, he didn't die. I thought he died, and Batman said like, oh, I don't have any family members, and he is the only one who's just like being with me. And then what? And then he died. Oh my god, Batman just like kind of emotional and like really like, kind of, it
Yeah.
just drives one nuts. Like, and then he just starting like really find out who did this or something like that. But it's just not really satisfying, I
I
think.
guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
There would have been another Diana Steve in a situation, motivated by someone's death. But I'm quite happy that Alfred didn't die. I liked Alfred. So,
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
also happy for that, but I just kind of like,
It doesn't
okay.
feel it doesn't feel realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, what do you think?
Yeah,
Do
so
you-
how are you gonna rate this movie?
How would I rate this? Oh, okay. So there were a lot of other things that I like about the Batman that I wasn't able to cover, but I think I would give it like an 8.5 out of 10.
Ooh,
Yeah.
8.5.
Oh
Wow,
my
this
gosh.
is high.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about you?
For me, According to the reason, like I am not a fan of the crime movies and stuff. I don't mind Batman doesn't have a power or stuff like that. Like he just only have like natural power that he can fight back. I don't mind that kind of stuff, but I it's really hard for me to really follow up these things happening. So it's really complicated for me. So I might say 7 out of 10. Yeah.
Don't be nice. Wait, what is the real? What's your
No,
real
no, no, no.
reason?
I know. That's just. I like the scene. I like the way they fight, and then I also like to find out who is the killer behind. So I also like that kinds of stuff. But anyway, yeah. Even though I can even like follow up that because of their complicated names and stuff like that, and then that's a lot happening. So yeah,
Yeah.
I would say 7 out of 10.
Got it. Yeah, I was saying, oh my gosh, when I was giving my rating because there were so many people to keep up with. Like, who's Falcone, who's Maroni, who's Macaroni, all that stuff. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
So,
we'll have to wrap it up.
and then okay, so this is the time to say goodbye.
Mhm.
And then next week we also gonna come back with a different genre of the movie, and then just wait and find out what we're gonna talk about, and we also inform you what we're gonna discuss next week. So okay, Danica, do you wanna maybe here or you wanna like do you wanna review what we're gonna discuss next week?
Oh, okay. So next week we will be discussing animated movies. Yeah, so look out for what we're gonna talk about. We'll give a sneak peek supposedly.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So look out for us on Forge Radio from 6 to 7 p.m. on Friday,
Yeah.
or follow us on YouTube to catch up on any stuff that we've discussed.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Shall we say goodbye now?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for watching us, and also, yeah. Thank you guys. We will see you next week again.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
See you next week, guys.
See you.
Thank you.
Thank you.